Hey everyone, that awesome cow here, and I was, thinking of some video ideas for my advent calendar, and I had this great idea for doing a commentary video. Just talking while I click cookies. I've seen other YouTubers do this, so I thought I'd give it a try. So, as you know from the title of this video, I took over a Discord server, but it was extremely difficult, and this is how it happened. It started a couple weeks ago. I just got on Discord for the first time in a long time, and I was meeting up with some old friends. One of these friends we'll call Mr. Bush invited me to a server. I'd gotten a lot of server invites from these old friends, so I did what any friend would do on Discord server. I joined and declared dictatorship. The usual. Well, I declared dictatorship on a lot of servers, and some took me seriously and made me king without question, while others chose to ignore me. Just kidding, all of them chose to ignore me. Except for the server called Kingdom of Buds. When I got to the server and declared dictatorship, I was challenged by a man named Captain who said, "No, I'm king of the server." I was about to tell him that that was too friggin' bad but Mr. Bush decided that the vote needed to take place. This was good news for me because my friends always called me a Hamilton of Discord. Once again, just kidding, no one actually calls me that. I'm not that good with words, but everyone in Discord expresses themselves with memes, so knowing how to actually spell out words makes you really smart. We decided to hold a presidential debate because of the democracy we had turned into. Yes, you heard me right. We were going to elect a dictatorship. I didn't understand it either. I got up on the Discord podium and said these words from deep within my heart. I am but a young boy, not even old enough to run for president technically. But beneath these faults lies a promise that when I get elected as king, that I will do what the people want. I figured that if I just let the people think that I would be their servant, they would want to vote for me. The vote was nearing a close, and an important character in our story was about to step into play. You see, Mr. Bush had set up everything in this election, and he was getting kind of tired about it. It was ready to end. I was on one day, chillin', when a man I'd never seen before shows up and starts talking to Mr. Bush. Mr. Bush asks who he was voting for, and this man, who we'll call Ogden, decides, not even knowing what the election was about, that he was voting for himself. Now, this was super annoying, because I was neck and neck with Captain. I may have been good with words, but Captain had been on the server for a whole lot longer than I had, so he had a lot of influence, and when another OG member of the server also decided to start running, this made things bad. Very, very bad for me. We decided to have one last presidential debate. Mr. Bush asked us questions, and I answered them to the best of my ability, but it was not enough. It was getting very late, and the election still wasn't over. Me and Cap were so close. But Captain completely blew us all away. He said, "I'm going to bed. That awesome cow is the only person who knows what he's talking about. I'll step down. He can have my vote." This actually happened, and it blew me away. I made a deal with Cap to secure my victory and made him my vice president, so the people that voted for Cap wouldn't go vote for Ogden. Now, Ogden didn't like this very much. He thought that I was too peaceful as a king, and he, alongside with his vice president Toaster, thought that there should be more war. But it was already too late. I'd already won. Mr. Bush announced that I would be king. I said cheers and laughed along with my faithful sidekick, I'm Here, who did a lot to help and should be mentioned in this video. It was great. I'd successfully been made king, and that's where the story should end. But it didn't, because what happened today was just the beginning. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun making this. I've always wanted to do a podcast type thing, and this was the best. Thanks so much for listening, and subscribe, not to me, but to someone else, in the spirit of Christmas. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next time.